Alright mate, Slimade here, and recently there's been a lot of buzz about updates. It's update season in Minecraft, and a lot of people have a lot of theories and speculation and suggestions as to what they think the next Minecraft update will be after the Copper update. Now, I want to see what people think in the comments below, but I have a few ideas for what I think should be put into Minecraft, and I also have a pretty controversial opinion about Minecraft's most wanted update, so stick around for that. Now surely I can't be the only one who thinks it's a bit odd that we've not really got a new general hostile mob since 2012 with the Witch. But think of it this way, every single new hostile mob that we've got has been linked to an event, a structure, or a new biome. And to be honest, I think a hostile mobs update is well needed, because even in the old versions like what I'm playing here, I'm still fighting the same 4 guys that we're fighting now. Why not a little bit more variety? Biomes is another one. Now, we've seen the scrapped Birch Forest update, which, to be honest, why did they scrap that? But think of it this way, a lot of the biomes in the game just kind of exist for one resource, and to be honest, I think there should be a little bit more in these biomes to incentivize players to actually check them out. And some biomes literally have nothing, like the Stony Shore. Please, Mojang, add the penguins. Seeing as Mojang recently has took to doing like these smaller content updates, like with Chase the Skies and some of the other ones, I feel like it might be time to do like some maybe structure-based updates that return to old structures like the dungeon and revamp them. Like, look at it this way, both the dungeons and the stronghold have basically remained unchanged since they were first released, and some of those loot tables in those chests are really well, yeah, I could do an entire other video on that, to be honest. Seeing as I recently did a video on wheat, I may as well suggest the idea of a farming update, because I mean, a lot of players like that Farmer's Delight mod, and to be honest, I kind of like it as well. Now, it seems like even the community has some ideas on maybe a new farming update, because I've heard some people suggest the idea of rice, which is a staple food source for many different countries around the world, so why it's not in Minecraft by now is kind of a surprise, and plus, it would have an entirely new way of growing it, which would be quite unique. And then there's also the mob votes losers, which they could be an entire update on their own, and I don't think I really need to explain why this is a good idea, but I mean, considering the community got so up in arms at the idea of a mob vote and a biome vote, it might just be time for Mojang just to add the content they were planning on adding anyway. Now, the big one. The end update, and to be honest, I'm quite mixed on this idea, because on one side the end really doesn't have too much, and even the loot there is a bit iffy. I mean, why beetroot seeds of all things? But on the other, I kind of feel like the point of the end is for it to be a bit barren, to add to that almost like alien, slightly eldritch feel the biome's got going for it. And to be honest, I want to see people in the comment section below actually try and convince me otherwise as to why the end update is a good idea. So, throw some ideas in the comment section below about what the end update could possibly be, and I'll see what I think about them. Anyway, if you like this video, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. This time, I'm not going to throw a piece of wheat at the screen. Bye!